What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and it is that time again. Time for another Transformers Masterpiece figure. This time we're looking at MP20 Wheeljack, the Lancia Stratus Turbo. And he's looking pretty awesome in the box so far. I mean, that's all I got to go on. But it's the usual Masterpiece box. You can see the Lancia logo, big as anything right there in the middle. And a really nice looking Wheeljack in both modes here. Size is the same as the other car bots. And on the back here you can see pretty much the same pictures that they have on all the other guys. It's got a picture of him and Prime MP10 here together, as well as a picture of him coming out of the trailer, which is good because I don't have the trailer with me, so that's what it would look like. So here is the vehicle mode on its own, and some of the accessories and things like that. The accessories are also listed down here. I'm not really going to go into a whole lot of the packaging because, you know, we've seen it, and I want to get this guy open. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in just... Alright guys, so here we have Wheeljack in his vehicle mode, and it's pretty awesome. For starters, we'll go over really quick what you get in the package with this guy. You get, of course, the launcher up here with the missile that comes out. It doesn't fire, it's not spring-loaded or anything, but it looks like his old missile from the Generation 1 toy, and you can just slide it in, and it just sits right in there nicely. It's got a little peg you can use to attach to either a shoulder in robot mode or right here in the vehicle mode, and it tilts up just a little bit. It's not meant to go all the way back, so if you feel it stop there, don't try and force it. It's not meant to go that far back, but you can just plug that right in there and, you know, tilt it up however you like. Underneath, he's got his little gun that attaches just underneath the car, kind of like an exhaust under there. Looks decent. And we'll just go over the I'll pull this out so you can see the car a little bit better, and we'll just kind of turn it around here. Very, very nice. The white is nice and crisp. I'm a little concerned at some of the white plastic. It doesn't fully match the white paint, but it's really not bad at all. It actually looks worse on camera than it does in hand. Really doesn't look bad, but all the numbers and all the paint applications just look fantastic. And these rims, the red rims, super nice looking in person. It's got the mirrors, the side mirrors here, and those you have to put in yourself. You actually get a little baggie with an extra set. You get two sets. They both come like this, and you just pull them off the little piece of plastic in the middle, and you just stick them down in there. They're nice and tight. They're not going to fall out. But they are, you know, they're hard plastic. They're not rubbery, so there is a possibility that they may break, you know, if you manhandle them like I just did. So they give you an extra set, which is very nice. And this car mode is it's just dead solid. Like, there's nothing coming apart. There's nothing floppy here, and you can't really see any robot on the bottom here either, except for you can kind of see that the hands are folded up in the back here, but really not a big deal. Very nice car mode. I really do like it. You also get a little mail away sheet for something, points probably of some kind. You get a little collector card, Masterpiece Wheeljack. And it's got, you know, a little picture on the back and his stats, of course. And I cannot read that, so if you want to read it, go ahead and pause the video and read that. And of course you get the instructions over here, which is a nice big detailed instruction sheet, as we're used to seeing with all these Masterpiece Transformers. Laser gun, shoulder cannon, and, you know, so on. And of course transformation instructions. I'll have to consult those shortly, but in the meantime, I'm just going to put the gun off to the side here, and we're going to check him out real quick with his buddy Sideswipe and Streak here. And they look really nice together. And yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to have this guy in robot mode. So I'm gonna mess around with him a little bit, and we'll check him out once I've kind of figured out the transformation. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay guys, so transforming Wheeljack, really not that difficult at all. So you just want to make sure you have that detached for the moment. And go ahead and take the handgun off as well. So first, what you want to do is just grab the front end of the car here, and you're just going to kind of pull this whole bit forward. Just pretty much like that. And you just want to get your little fingers here and kind of lift this part up, and then push back on the on this bit on both sides. Just kind of separate all that, and you'll see the back half of the vehicle will just want to kind of come loose, and that's fine. You can get that going. But what you really want to do is this whole piece right here is going to form the waist and the legs, and you want to just kind of pull this all forward. And it can be a little difficult just because, especially, well, specifically on mine, it's really stiff. But you want to just pull it all forward and then rotate these down and then rotate this forward. You'll see there's a little slot right there and a peg right up there. You just want to get that connected together. And there you go. You have his waist pretty much ready to go. Now to get the legs going, you just want to flip these bits up, those panels, and pull the doors back, or not really back, but down, and just kind of around like so. You got a panel right here, and what you want to do is just take this panel and actually flip this down here. It's going to form the foot. Flip this down and just around like so, and that's going to be the bottom of the foot. And again, you can see right here is a little slot and there's a little tab here, and just bring this forward and kind of plug it all together just like so, and there you've got the foot. Now you can see there's a little peg on the back here and a hole right here, so you just want to get this all lined up and plug that in, and there you have Wheeljack's lower leg ready to go. Okay, so just do the same on the other side. Get this going, fold it all down, get this down, turned around, kind of out of the way. Get the foot out of the way so you can get the leg going. Plug that all in, and you're good to go. So he's got nice little squatty legs, and you just pull them down. Super simple. Alright, so now this whole back half is going to become the arms. So what you want to do here is just kind of pull this panel just up, kind of get it out of the way. Be careful with it. It is on a spring, so you don't want to mess up the spring. But you want to pull, there's a little panel right here, you just want to pull this down, and that kind of locks his little winglings in place. So once that's free, you can kind of get the arms out of the way, like so. And you just want to turn the whole bit, half of the car basically, just in like so. Just be mindful, because a lot of times the edge of the wheel will catch on this little bit, and it's not stuck. You just have to kind of be careful, mindful about how you turn it. And the wings can just get out of the way, or you can actually rotate them up to their final position now if you so desire. The arms, you just want to kind of, we'll just pull them out of the way for right now. So you've got basically this scenario going on, just looks like that, and that up there. We'll come around to the front, pop this open like so, pull the Wheeljack head out, push it down until it softly locks into place, and then close this up, making sure that this tab goes into that slot there, just like so, it keeps his head steady. Then you just want to take this whole piece and rotate it in like so into place. And it's got there's little corners on the windows here. You can see these little edge pieces right here, and they're meant to go into these little slots. It can be a little finicky, but it shouldn't be a big deal getting those to kind of line up for the most part. And then you just want to come around back, and on the back here you can see this tab and the little slot right here. Just want to plug that into place. Stand them on up. And the arms, you just want to rotate the rear panel of the car with the spoiler half on it. You just want to rotate it up like so. And then this whole bit will come back here, and then we'll separate when you turn the hand around and then turn the arm around like so. So the same deal over here. Just rotate this up, rotate that back, turn the arm around, and then turn the hand around. And there you have Masterpiece Wheeljack. Looking pretty darn snazzy, if I do say so myself. You can put this gun in his hand here. Should slot into his wrist. Hopefully. Maybe. There we go. That's got it. And then the launcher can of course go on his shoulder there. And there you have him. Masterpiece Wheeljack. Looking pretty snazzy. Quick articulation. His winglings are slightly articulated. You can move them down a little bit, and they do fold back if you like, so you can have them without those if you're not a fan, or you can have them at an angle if you so desire. The head goes back quite a bit, forward, side to side like so. Arms go all the way around, out to the sides. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got the elbow, he's got the rotating wrists, and the opposable fingers, of course. He's got waist swivel, hips outward, a little bit, well, I guess not really limited either. Just a little stiff, that's all. So rotating, knee bend there, and of course his toes can rock back and forth, and he's got the kind of ankle tilt thing going on as well. So really nice articulation, exactly kind of what you'd expect from the Masterpiece Transformer figure. Really cool all the way around here. He's I get you a nice side and back view. Here's his butt area. Really cool. Very nice. And size comparisons. Here he is with the side swipe. Let me grab a couple of more. Here he is with Prowl. And of course, MP10 in the back as well. So we are nicely filling out our Autobot ranks. Certainly used some more Decepticons, but looking pretty good so far. I'm very pleased. I'm very happy to have Wheeljack in my collection. He looks good. He fits in quite nicely with the rest of these guys. And I'm really excited to have him. Looking forward to Bumblebee and Ultra Magnus later this year or early next year, depending on when they show up. But yeah, really cool. Really excited to have him. Very pleased So definitely pick one up if you can find them at I don't know, online retailers, and there's a very good possibility he may come out stateside in the future. But if you can find him at a decent price, I'd say pick him up now, because he's really, really cool, really worth it in my opinion. Very nice figure, easy to transform, enjoyable to transform, and yeah, Wheeljack, you know. All right, so that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, stay tuned. I've got more Transformers reviews coming up, and yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. She was always my favorite when I was a kid, and now that I see her, she's the most beautiful thing I ever saw.